Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. Exclamation.
Hello everyone, welcome. Sorry I'm late. We were trying to get the wheel going. Hello everyone. Hi Harper. Hi V. Hi Caramel. Hello everyone. How's it going? Hi New Love. Hi Mary Jana. Hi Rola. Hello everyone. Hi Pisces. Hi Hibiscus, hello everyone, welcome, hi Starfall, hi Hudson, welcome everyone. We'll probably do the wheel thing at 8 o'clock, so more people have time to join. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Jasmine. Yeah, so there's a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. If anyone's new here, it's !join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. There's no theme tonight, it's just any questions you want like usual. Hi Tammy. Yeah, hi, hello. Good morning, hello everyone. I'll switch the screen so we get started. Thank you, Jasmine. Let's switch the screens. There we go. Hibiscus, hello! Who is coming towards you in love? Who is coming towards Hibiscus in love? Let's see. Oh. Oh, two cards want to come out there. Message from the universe. Oh man, I feel like there's some roadblocks to this person who's trying to come towards you in love. I feel like it may take some more time. There's been some challenges, some setbacks going on. The towers in the dark. I feel like whatever there is, I feel like there's been some disruptive energy. I don't know if it's around you or just around the situation itself, with attracting love or having someone come towards you in love. I feel like somebody wants to come through though. You have the Four of Pentacles, so I feel this energy of someone um trying to be more flexible or trying to be more open to love and trying to find love. But I feel like maybe they haven't quite healed yet themselves so that they can open up their heart towards you fully. Because it does come with the Five of Wands here in the light, or they may be trying to pretend that they don't have any healing going on there, but it seems like they do. There is a High Priestess in the dark, so I feel like it's also about you opening up yourself to love and listening to your intuition, listening to what your inner wisdom is telling you to do moving forward, and trusting yourself that you will attract the person that you're meant to be with. And I feel like you're the one that's kind of restricting yourself as well, with completely opening your heart to love. Look into Hibiscus, open their heart for love. The Four of Swords. So fours are all about taking time to rest, reflecting, contemplating. You have two fours here. So I feel like it's a matter of you being more of an open spirit. Take a chance. Go out and mingle, meet new people, go in places that may be outside your comfort zone to try to meet new people, to get this love energy. That is what I got. Hi, Debbie. Love, hello, downward reading for love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know in general? Ooh. The Hermit is in the dark, so that's good, right? I feel like the Hermit means that you've done all your introspection, you've done all of that, you're ready to come out, ready to mingle, ready to get things going again, or just get into seeing what else you can get yourself into, right? The Page of Swords is in the dark, though. So I don't know if you're ready for someone to communicate with you, but they're not ready to communicate back towards you, or how that's playing out. Because the Page of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like they're not really, open as much as you are right now. They're not really to communicate as much as you are. What is this energy? The Emperor. Maybe they are ready, but they want to control the situation. There is the moon in the dark here, so I feel like whatever the situation is, some lies or some things that may have been hidden from you before, I feel like are going to reveal themselves, probably mostly during this new moon that's happening on Saturday, right? For the Ten of Swords being in the dark, I feel like there's a lot of things that you have overcome and rising above. I don't know if this is something from your past that's going to come back and creep up on you sometime soon. Ten of Swords in the dark, I just feel this energy of you being more resilient. It's like you realizing that you can let things go and heal from it and move forward without going back. Let's see. Eight of Wands is in the dark as well. Eight of Wands, maybe slow moving energy, but I feel like you're gonna figure it out. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the situation. If you're waiting to hear from someone for work or love or just a situation, but I feel like you're gonna learn the truth about this. So I feel like that is the important message here. Is that you're gonna learn the truth about whatever the situation is for you, and give you some sense of clarity so you know what's going on there. Or hello. I've been realizing when I don't overthink or overdo something, I succeed. I have been doing that for a long time. It's hard to get out of my, what does my higher self have to say about this? Ooh, hello. It sounds like me. Let's see for hello. What does hello's higher self want her to know about her situation? For hello's been not overthinking and not overdoing. What does hello's higher self want her to know? What does hello's higher self want her to know? For the world. I feel like the world, like as soon as I even realized it was the world, I just feel the sense that you don't have to carry the weight of the world on you, right? There's no need to overdo. You know, just because you're not having huge successes from other people, you know, usually the Four of Wands is like little personal celebrations or little personal achievements of, you know, tackling one task at a time and celebrate all the little ones. You know, so a lot of times celebrating the little ones are more important than celebrating the big ones. Because you wouldn't have the big ones without the little ones to begin with. For the Seven of Cups, this is kind of like sorting out what options, choices, decisions, or things that you have to do that is realistic for you to manage at the moment or right now. And I feel like that is your higher self wants to encourage you to keep doing that, right? The Magician. You know, I feel like it's a matter of you trusting your inner wisdom, trusting your inner knowledge, focusing on the talents that you do have, even the ones that you may not realize you have, and being more confident in them. It's in the dark right now, so you may need to boost that confidence that you do have what it takes to succeed in whatever areas you want to succeed in. You just gotta believe in yourself. Pull out those tricks you've been hiding on yourself. The Two of Swords. You know, sometimes if you can't decide, it's better to just take the middle road and figure it out along the way. And I feel like you are moving forward. There is a Six of Swords here. You know, there might be things you forget behind you. But you're gonna keep going anyways. It seems like it's going well. Yeah. I feel like you already knew all of that, but that's what came out. Mystical, hello! Will I be a successful astrologer? Ooh, that sounds so much fun. Will Mystical be a successful astrologer? I love astrology and astronomy. I think it's fascinating. We're mystical and we're mystical. Will Mystical be a successful astrologer? I feel like you will. Maybe you were even at one in your past life already, and that's probably why you want to be a successful one again, because you already were. You already know what you gotta do. You may not remember, but your soul seems to remember, right? The Page of Wands, you're having realistic ideas. They're not bigger than what you can handle right now. They're just, you know, just moving with the flames as they come or as you're learning them, whatever that is for you. I feel this energy of um be patient though. Don't rush things. You know, learn at the speed that you learn at. This Six of Cups, I feel like this is just you know, nostalgia energy that you may have had some of this before in some past lives. Um, you know, or maybe someone from your past can come and give you some advice or teach you some of these things. I don't know. There is a Six of Wands. So I want to say Six of Wands. I just feel like you can get that badass success. But it's the Queen of Wands, right? Queen of Wands gets that badass success anyways, right? She's that hot, fiery, vibrant, magnetic being, right? So you have the Nine of Wands as well. So you may be a little bit cautious, a little bit worried of making a mistake or, You know, not remembering everything, but I feel like the Nine of Wands just says, you know, remember your resilience. You're strong. You can do this. You know, if it doesn't work you don't work the first time around, you try it again and keep going. Sometimes you just gotta jump into it and you know, figure it out along the way. And Six of Wands, they come out. I figured you were gonna get that badass success. Right? I feel like it should have been in the dark. I was saying that before it even came out. King of Pentacles, you know what I mean? Be able to make a business around it. Get some money from being a successful astrologer as well, right? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that's good energy for you. Jasmine, what does my spirit guides want me to know about why I've been getting dizzy? And who was the blonde woman? I feel like the dizziness is like a medical question, and I'm not a doctor, so I can't answer that question. Um, but who was the blonde woman in Jasmine's dream? Who was the blonde woman in Jasmine's dream? Who was a blonde woman in Jasmine's dream? Who was a blonde woman in Jasmine's dream? Let's see. What is the energy around blonde women in Jasmine's dream? I feel like she may have been someone from your past who may have restricted you or stopped you from doing something or blocked you from going in some sort of direction or whatever that was. But I feel like whatever that person did in your past, I feel like it was to redirect you to make sure that you're still going on the direction that you need to be going into, right? The Six of Wands here. You're drifting towards something that's better, or you're drifting towards a path that is better for you moving forward. You may not have completed your mission or your path that you're on or the one that you're being directed towards. So maybe this dream was kind of like her indicating, hey, you need to keep going on the path. You're not done. You haven't succeeded all that you need to succeed on the path that's they're trying to direct you on. I feel like even though they came in as a dream, that they're still trying to direct you. You have the Six of Swords in the light as well. So yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of you moving forward. Six of Wands having that badass success of staying on that path that you need to be on. Yeah, let's see. What else does Jasmine need to know about that? Yeah, keep going. Have that ambition. You know, don't look back. Just keep going. Focus and be persuasive in your energy of sticking to what you want to do. What do you need in my self-care right now? What does Jasmine need to know about her self-care energy right now? What does Jasmine need to know about her self-care energy right now? Oops. I guess I'm trying to turn stuff in the dark for you. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is making sure that you are focusing on whatever your energy is. Because I feel like right now your energy is kind of like on survival mindset right now instead of focusing the challenges at hand and just surviving them instead of dealing with them and overcoming them and pushing yourself a little further. You have the world in the dark twice, so I feel like there's some things that are not finished that you may want to go back and complete or take a second look at them to see what anything that you may have been missing, especially things that may make you feel anxious or, you know, those types of energies. You may want to go back and see if there's something that you may have started a while ago and haven't completed that maybe still, you know, sometimes when you don't finish things that you think you should, it just kind of like bugs the back of your mind that you should do them. That may help you overcome them. I don't know. The Page of Wands is in the dark as well. So I feel like it's an energy of making sure that you are being patient, you are being consistent in your energy, being consistent in your daily rituals or daily routines, whatever that is for you, and you're not allowing yourself to fall too far behind. That's just what I got. Bluey, hello, Bluey. What's Jesse's feelings about Bluey right now? What are Jesse's feelings about Bluey right now? What are Jesse's feelings about Bluey right now? What are How many cards are? What are Jesse's feelings about Bluey right now at this very moment? What are Jesse's feelings about Bluey at this very moment? Ooh, love! They want to go out dancing, or I don't know what they want to do with you, but there is the Empress here. So they feel very confident in their energy. I feel like there's a strong feminine energy, or just a sense of beauty coming through. I feel like this nurturing, loving energy, judgment. You know, they're just feeling like you're just their calling, right? You're just the one that their heart is leading them to. Lovers, your love, romance, passion, that soulmate connection, right? And there is the Three of Cups as well. So I feel like they want to go out with you, take action towards you. You know, Three of Cups is like a night out dancing or socializing or some sort of excitement. So, yeah, I don't know if this is what you're feeling, but that's what's coming through here. I think that is some good fun energy. I don't know. Yeah. Tammy, hello, general reading for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know right now? What does Tammy need to know right now? What does Tammy need to know right now? Oh man. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of being a little inflexible, or being a little bit wanting to have more control than what you have, or wishing you could control a situation that, you know, is hard to figure out. For the Ace of Swords and the Light, I feel like whatever you decide, you are going to make the right decision. I feel like it's a matter of coming up with new ideas, communicating your truth, and communicating where you stand and what exactly you're trying to accomplish from this energy. For the Knight of Swords, you may have to be, you know, sometimes you have to take when you take two steps forward, you have to take a step back a little bit. I'm feeling that energy, right? Then you may have to take a step back and not push yourself as hard as you are right now, and just kind of like seeing the whole situation from maybe a different perspective, without rushing, is what I'm trying to say. Because I also feel like it's kind of like using your logic and keeping your emotions out of it right now, until things clear up and you do figure out how to regain that sense of control, or whatever it is that you feel like you need to do. For the King of Wands in the dark as well, I feel like, I don't know if this is someone that you're dealing with, but I feel like the King of Wands also wants to control, is also impatient, also wants things to rush faster than what it is. And it's kind of like this energy just needs to slow down between the two of you, whatever that is. You both have to like kind of step inside each other's shoes to navigate what's the best decision, right? Let's just see. What else does Tammy need to know about this energy? Oh man, Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords is in the dark. There it's in the light. So I feel like it's really important, because you don't want the Ace of Swords to turn into the dark. You want to keep it in the light, right? You want to be the one who has that sense of control, that clarity, that, you know, that what you need to focus on to accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish here. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so I think it's a matter of being very realistic, very honest with what your expectations are, and how you're going to move forward with it. That is what I got. Tammy. Hi. Oh, you did your read. Yeah. I saw positions. I was wondering if you saw the reading. I guess you did, because you said hi. Mary Jana, hello. For Mary Jana. General for the rest of August. What does Mary Jana need to know about the rest of August? What does Mary Jana need to know about the rest of August? What does Mary Jana need to know about the rest of August? Queen of Wands, you're on fire! Right? I feel this motherly, nurturing energy coming from you. Just feeling that care and compassion and loving energy coming through. Despite whatever battles you're facing right now between now and the end of August, I feel like it's just a matter of like trying to navigate all the things that you have going on. You know, sometimes it's hard to tear yourself up in little pieces to please everyone, right? I feel like that is your challenge right now that you're facing. But I feel like you're going to overcome it. You know, you're not going to be able to escape it and go on vacation or whatever. That would be so nice. I feel like it's just a matter of you dealing with what you got going on and trying to figure out what's the most um, practical and whatever decision you need to make that is more realistic for you right now. You know, whichever one is priority, which one is the most practical for you to tackle right now. Because, you know, you can't, yeah. We wish we could just clone ourselves sometimes and get everything done at once, but doesn't work out that way. Let's just see. I grabbed these cards for some reason, but we're gonna see what they have to say about all this. What does Mary Jana need to know about all this energy? The Magician, right? You got the magic in your hands. It's just a matter of manifesting and being resourceful. Stick to your willpower. Don't allow yourself to be defeated. You have the Five of Wands in the dark. So, you know, people may not appreciate all the work and efforts that you're putting into it, but you can have, you know, you can pat your own self on the back and release any, you know, disappointments or discouragement from others not really appreciating you as much as they should, right? I feel like they should appreciate you more. But, you know, they're too busy doing their own thing, it seems. I don't know. But you got this. You got this. You're gonna get that willpower, that magician energy in you. That's a sense of determination. You're gonna make magic happen. Caramel, hello. What's KB's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel right now? Ooh, it's one to come out. He's the King of Swords right now. KB right now is the King of Swords. He feels like he has a good head on his shoulders. You know? Let's see. What's going on with this King of Swords energy? What are KB's current feelings towards Caramel? What are KB's current feelings towards Caramel? Strength. Ooh. What are KB's intentions towards Caramel? What are their intentions? What are their intentions moving forward? Huh. I feel like there's very some conflicting energies going on here. Because you have the King of Swords and Light. So I feel like they do feel like they're very mature, very carry on good conversations with you. I don't know if you've been in communication right now or not. I feel like they have a lot of strong feelings and intentions towards you. I feel they feel very passionate about you. But then there's the Eight of Cups where I feel like they want to walk away from you. Not quite sure what that is going on with because it seems so strong. And then it's like, maybe I'll just walk away from Caramel right now. I don't know why, because the Eight of Swords is in the dark. So they're not restricted for any reason. They're free to do what they please, it seems. I do feel like they're very sensitive to their needs. I feel like they feel like you may not always understand them, though. I feel like that energy is also trying to come through. Let's see, what exactly is KB currently feeling towards Caramel? What is KB really currently feeling about Caramel right now? Oh, that didn't want to come through. What exactly is KB currently feeling about Caramel right now? I just noticed I'm at the wrong end of my chat. No wonder I'm not seeing anybody's thingies. There we go. Sorry about that. Ooh, we have the Emperor in the Dark. It says, They feel like you are like their family and will do whatever it takes to keep you around. But it's in the dark, so I don't know if they're doubting some of that energy, though. I don't know. That's really quiet. Hello, everyone. New people joining. Matthew, Jessica's current thoughts and feelings about Matthew right now. What are Jessica's current thoughts and feelings about Matthew right now? What are Jessica's current feelings and thoughts about Matthew right now? What are Jessica's current thoughts and feelings about Matthew right now? Six of Wands. They want that badass success. I don't know if they want that badass success. I feel like they just really want your attention. So I feel like they're playing around with your emotions just to see what's going on there. I feel like they haven't quite decided what exactly they want from you, but they do enjoy your attention very much. You know? They have no idea. I feel like they're trying to adapt to whatever the situation is, or trying to balance their thoughts and feelings and all that sort of thing, and trying to weigh their options, or you know. But I feel like they may be having some internal battles with what they think and what they feel and how all that comes to play. I feel like in reality they do have a lot of romantic love feelings towards you, but they're making some kind of I don't know, they're mixing it all up and making a soup that doesn't taste very good or something with all of this going on. Let's see from Matthew. What exactly are Jessica's true thoughts and feelings about Matthew despite whatever is going on here? We get Jessica's real true thoughts and feelings. The Ten of Pentacles. See, she wants a happy home, happy life kind of scenario. She wants to build a steady foundation with you moving forward. She wants a positivity. But she's kind of like, I don't know. No, beating herself up about it for some reason. It says they feel great about you. They feel like they can see a future with you. That's exactly what I was saying, right? And the two of you can share a connection. I feel like you do share a connection. It says they feel very positive about you. You make them happy. And when they are around, they want to celebrate. So, I don't know. Jessica needs to get her her mind, heart, and soul all aligned so she can figure this out. Hi, Joy. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you, Joy. What is Joey going to do next? Will I see him again? For Joy. What is Joey going to do next? That did not want to shuffle right. What did Joey want to do next? What did Joey want to do next? What did Joey want to do next? Towards Joy. What did Joey want to do next towards Joy? For the Eight of Wands and Light, I feel like Joey is like moving fast. I don't know if it's moving fast towards you or just having some high paced energy, right? I feel like there's been some quick changes or quick things going on. I feel like they've been making some bold moves. I don't know if you've been hearing them from lately because I feel like they may just text you out of the blue. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. There is the Nine of Wands and Light as well. So even though they're having a lot of um feelings and stuff, is going to okay. What is going to do next? Yeah. Not quite sure what you're saying. Um but I feel like there's a lot of things going on in their energy, and they're feeling they're trying to be resilient, they're trying to stand strong, they're trying to accomplish everything, but I feel like they're a little bit lost on all of that for some reason. You have the Page of Wands here because they keep coming up with ideas and new ideas and keep trying to get themselves hyped up on something. Like they're trying to make themselves have more energy than what they have. Is he going to cut you out? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he has a lot of options or a lot of decisions to make with the Seven of Cups. And I feel like he has like so many thoughts and ideas, and like his energy is really high, like fast paced. Like he's trying to do everything all at once, not really focusing in any direction right now about what exactly is going to happen. But we can see. Will Joey be cutting Joy out? Will Joy be cutting Joy out? Will Joy be cutting Joy out? The King of Wands is a yes card. I'm not quite sure what that means for you, but it seems yes. But I don't know. His energy is scattered all over the place because going really fast, right? He's on high speed, so I feel like this can easily be changed into something else. That's what I got. Do you want me to clarify on something, Joy? You got into it? Okay, yeah. I feel like he'll come around. I feel like he will come around. He just needs to cool off. Right now, he's very, like, hyped up. He's very, his energy is very high. I feel like he'll come around when he calms down. Yeah. Moving in with a woman? Oh, man. That sucks. I mean, if that's what he's saying, you probably don't want him back then, right? You may have to be the one to, like, cut it. You may need to be the one to cut him out instead of him playing back and forth. Yeah, that sucks. For Harper, who's coming towards Harper in love? Who's coming towards Harper in love right now? Get some love energy. Who's coming towards Harper in love? Who's coming towards Harper in love right now? Who is coming towards Harper in love right now? We got some love energy coming through. Ooh, the Fool. They're foolishly in love with you. They wear their heart on their sleeve kind of thing. That is awesome. Who is this Fool coming towards Harper? Who is this new love coming towards Harper right now? Oh man. I feel like there is a person who is coming towards you in love. I feel like this is a brand new person because it's a Fool, right? A brand new journey, new beginnings, new love, taking a leap of faith with you. I feel like they're just like following their heart. They have no intentions in mind. They have, no clear focus because Seven of Cups is in the dark. So they're not looking at whatever options are available or what's not available or what's going on there. They're not fully focusing on that sort of thing. They're just kind of like winging it, just kind of like moving forward. The sun's in the dark, so you may meet this person at like nighttime instead of during the day, because I just feel the sense of darkness. Or maybe this person is a little bit goth, has a little bit of a dark soul, but that doesn't mean that they're a bad person, right? Uh, the Five of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like maybe this person has gone through some healing in the past, and now they're ready to open up themselves to love. They're just, having a free spirited, looking for the right person who has the same heart as they do. What is this love energy all about? What type of love energy is this person? What is the love energy of this person that Harper needs to know about? Yes, it's sad. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Ooh, I feel like you will have a mutual understanding. I can feel that. What else does Harper need to know about this love energy? Right path! You're on the right path to find them, so that is good. Love is a beautiful journey, and the Fool is about a new journey, so, and you're on the right path, so yeah. That's what I thought. I feel somebody's coming. May take some time, but I got it. I kind of like picturing someone with like those arm tattoos. I don't know if you're into that or not, but that is what I'm picturing right now. Joy! Hello. So will he make a move towards Joy? Will Joey make a move towards Joy? Calms down. Will Joey be making a move towards Joy when he calms down? Will Joey be making a move towards Joy when he calms down? Oh, before the Four of Cups is in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of him needing to think. I feel like he's gonna have this moment soon, like after his high that he's on. I'm feeling like he's just blowing off steam right now, whatever that is, because he had the fire cards. But I feel like he's gonna take some time to really think things through and get his head back on track, right? And I feel like he will want to try to come crawling back towards you. Um, I feel like whatever the is going on between you and Joey, like I don't feel like Joey's your soulmate or anything, but I feel like whatever it is, the two of you need each other for some sort of karmic reason, right? The divine energy wants the two of you to figure things out together before you can continue on whatever journey the universe has for you right now, right? I just feel like, luck, time, and destiny's on your side, but there's going to be a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of burdens, a lot of conflict still. But I feel like these are just all lessons the two of you need to learn together. And both of you need to decide to separate from each other before you can both move on. I feel like that is what's happening here. Let's clarify. Is this just a life lesson for Joey and Joy? The death card, no. I guess it's not a life lesson. Is this a karmic energy that they're stuck in? Is this some sort of karmic energy that they're stuck in? No. Is Joey really gonna come back towards Joy? Is Joey gonna come back to Joy? No. I guess it's all no then. Does Joy have to let go of Joey? Does Joe have to let go of Joey? King Cup says yes. Huh, what is the press? What is the press? Expecting all the no's. Maybe Joey will try to come back, and you're gonna have to be the one to do all the no's, and I'll let them back in to end whatever this is. I don't know. That is what I got. That's a tough one. Hi, Dee Dee. General reading for Dee Dee. What does Dee Dee need to know right now? General reading for Dee Dee. Oops. What does Dee Dee need to know right now? What does Dee Dee need to know right now? For the Nine of Pentacles, in the light, I feel the sense of you coming into your power, coming into um coming to the sense of independence. So is it over, Joey? I don't know. I feel like the two of you are gonna have to decide for it to be over together. Because I feel this energy of the two of you clinging on to each other. So yeah, you're gonna have to. I feel like you're gonna have to be the one to end it, or it's just gonna linger. Because I feel like Joey Zoll knows that he's not. I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough decision, like I said. For Dee Dee. I feel like your strength is going to be tested. Like I feel like there's going to be some temptations, some, you know, kind of thing that you're going to have to overcome. But I feel like you're strong enough to overcome these challenges because of the Nine of Pentacles, right? So I feel like, if you work hard, you focus on what you need to focus on, you focus on the achievements that you've already accomplished and the achievements you're going to be moving towards is going to be really important because, the devil's going to try to come out and play. And you don't want to make that decision to allow the devil into this energy and go back to the way things were. You want to move forward and move towards the future instead of keep repeating old cycles that are no longer serving you anymore. Let's see, what else does Dee Dee need to know about this energy? What else does Dee Dee need to know about this energy? Doesn't want to come out. Is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you want to move forward. You want to walk away from all the things that are no longer serving you anymore. And leave all the BS behind, right? I can feel that for you. You're growing to the sense of independence. You have the Hangman. So maybe shifting some perspectives. Don't feel like you're sacrificing anything, you know? Just because things are not the same as they were doesn't mean new exciting things may not come along in the future. The Queen of Cups, right? It's hard to love yourself sometimes, but I feel like you can do it. I feel like you've been going through some healing phases already. You know, embrace anyone who is supportive of you and helping you on your healing journey. Trust your intuition. That's what I got. You're welcome, Dee Dee. For Ariana! What does Ariana need to know right now in general? What does Ariana need to know? What does Ariana need to know? What does Ariana need to know right now? Ooh, the Empress. Ooh, love is in the air. You're on fire there. Ooh. Luck and timing is on your side, but that's okay, right? The universe can catch up when it's ready to. You know, I always fight the universe every day myself. So, moving to the time to do the wheel. I'll do it after this reading. Yes, for the Empress, I feel this loving, nurturing, caring, compassion energy coming, for you, because I just feel like you hold the power to your situation, whatever your situation is right now. You can navigate what life choices you want to make moving forward. The Lovers in the light here, so I feel like love, romance, passion is coming towards you, but the Lovers is also about making some big life decisions about the relationships that you have right now, and the ones that you want to create or connect with moving forward in the future. Because you do have the Ten of Cups, right? Rainbows and sunshines and butterflies and all the beautiful things seem to be coming towards you right now. So it's kind of really important to make sure that your wants are aligned and that your wants are clear to what you're wanting to attract towards you moving forward. So I feel like, yeah, you're kind of going through this transformation phase of growth and realizing your power, like realizing who you are and who you want to become or grow into. What else does Ariana need to know about this energy? Nine of Cups and a Nine of Swords. So I feel like you're still focusing on working on making your dreams come true and having these wishes fulfilled and that sort of thing. But you know, this lover could be this Knight of Swords, you know? He's very cute, he's very ambitious, he's very focused, very persuasive. It could be a Gemini or Libra or Aquarius. I don't know, but he's motivated, you know? I feel like he's in the dark because he doesn't know you exist yet, but you're moving towards a good energy. So we're gonna do the wheel right now. To see who wins. So all the names of the wheel are all the names that were on the community post. Let's see. I figure out how to do this. Okay, I think I know how to do this. There we go. I'm gonna spin the wheel. See who wins. And the winner is Monica! Monica, God's child. You're the winner. So you can find my email on the about page, I believe. Or on Discord. I think that's also on the about page. So yeah, contact me and you win a free private reading from me. So that'll be fun. Congratulations, Monica. Should I do another one, Moonbeam, or just one? I don't know. I should do one or two. I think I close this. I just close this. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's up to you. Okay, we're gonna spin it one more time to see who else wins. How to participate? Oh man, I had a post on the community page. So every time I get to like a new milestone, so probably like when I get to, I don't know what's next. I did it every 100, so I always just put a post on the community page to add yourself to the list. We did it again. So the second winner is Sunflower. Sunflower, you want a free private reading from me as well. So you have to email me for your reading. So we got two winners, Monica and Sunflower. I'll put the screen back on. There we go. Okay. Wasn't sure what I was doing there. I did Ariana's reading. Hi Ahmed, hello. Welcome. Hi around the cauldron. Hello, welcome. V, hello. If any of you are new here and don't realize, when you become a member, we have member Mondays every Monday, and you can ask as many questions as you want on Mondays. The members are only $4.99. You can, there's like a no lounge, you just ask as many questions as them there. Not a lot of people, so get quite a few turns. Let's see for V. Hello, can we check on what are Mihail's actual real love feelings? Natalia as a woman romantically? Okay, we're gonna try our best here. Great spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that can help us out with telling us what are Mihail's real, actual love romantic feelings towards Natalia right now. What are Mihail's real, true love romantic feelings towards Natalia right now? Must come through. What are Mihail's real, true love romantic feelings? Oh man. The Justice. I feel like he knows that things are not always aligned properly. There's been some bad karma going on there with the Justice card. But I feel like he's very possessive of Natalia, you know, very not wanting anyone else to maybe have her, perhaps. I don't know. Or Natalia is very possessive of him. I feel maybe they're both possessive of each other. Right? The Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're also very protective of each other for whatever reason. The Temperance, you know, their alignments are not always aligned, but we know that with the Justice card as well. I feel like they may have unfair expectations about each other, but you know, they're in love, it seems. The King of Wands here. I feel like Mihail feels like they're in control. They feel like they hold the power of their life and their situation with Natalia, but I don't know. Let's see. What exactly are Mihail real, true love feelings and intentions towards Natalia? What are Mihail's real, true love feelings and intentions towards Natalia? The Hangman. Trying to see the perspective, right? Let's see. I try so hard to get good cards for Mihail every time. The Hangman. This one says they feel they are making large sacrifices for this relationship, which I don't doubt that they are. Um, they feel like they aren't going well for them, and tension is in the air. There's an uneasy energy about them, making it easy for them for arguments and fights to erupt. I feel like that has come through before as well. I don't know. Let's see. Can we get some actual real love, romantic feelings of Mahale towards Natalia? And try another deck and see. The world! Okay, yes, we know that Natalia is his world because he won't give her up. We know that. That's not news. Death. He was resisting making the changes he needs to make, like cutting her off and moving forward. I don't know. Maybe he's hoping he's going to transform into a butterfly and that's going to make things better. He's working on it. It's a work in progress. He's determined. Can't say he's not determined. We try to be. I don't know. Tammy, hello. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. I ran into someone that had not seen in a few years. I was surprised by what should I know? Okay, let's see. For Tammy, I ran into someone that I had not seen in a few years. I was surprised by their flirting. I seem to be thinking about them lately, even missing them. What should I know? What should Tammy know about this encounter? What should Tammy know about this energy? Should Tammy know about them and the situation? Three of Swords. I feel like whatever happened between the two of you in the past, I'm not quite sure if something happened or if there's something going on from the past energy, right? Because the Three of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on there, I feel like they have overcome depression, perhaps, or overcome some painful situation. Grief of some sorts, maybe. I don't know. But the Knight of Swords is also in the dark. So I feel like right now, they're very temperamental. I feel like they're hiding from their emotions because they don't want to repeat any old patterns. They don't want to repeat any mistakes that they've done in their past as well. So I don't know if that goes on your end or their end. Your roles can always be reversed in tarot. But whatever it is, I feel like the two of you are going to speak your truth. So I don't know if you're going to run into them again or what that is about. But, you know, the Page of Swords, having that conversation, having the opportunity to speak your truth. I feel like there's going to be some affectionate conversations coming through, like some caring, compassionate conversations. Maybe making some of this past energy go under the bridge, or maybe boost some sort of healing. But I also feel like there's a lot of grieving coming through, so I'm not quite sure what that is about between the two of you, or why it's lingering here. Um, yeah, I feel like there's gonna be things that you're gonna overcome and figure out from this energy, if that makes any sense. Let's see. I want to know what you're missing though. What exactly is Tammy missing from all of this? From the encounter and the um let's see. The Three of Swords is in the light. There's a lot of sorrow coming through here. Heartbreak, sorrow, you know, grief. It could be just a separation because you said you haven't seen them in a long time. Page of Cups. I feel like there's going to be communication though. So I don't know what this communication is going to be about, but I feel like this conversation will clear things up. So I don't know if they're going to communicate with you or someone else is going to bring up this person towards you and you're going to talk about it and then you'll have that aha moment. That's what that was about. That is what I got though. Hello, Vibe. How's it going? To join the list, it is exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. If you want to be added to the list, but it's just a program, but it allows you to add yourself to the list if you do want a reading. Ahmed, hello. Ahmed Pisces, what's coming in love life? Ooh, for Ahmed, what's coming in love life? For Ahmed the Pisces. What's coming in love for Ahmed the Pisces? What's coming in love life for Ahmed the Pisces? What's coming in love for Ahmed the Pisces? Ooh, strength. Let's see what's coming in love for Ahmed the Pisces. Oh man, Three of Swords. Was not expecting the heartbreak situation. I don't know if someone's gonna come into your love life, be all lovey-dovey and romantic, and then break your heart like a one-night stand or something. That's not fun. Let's see, for Ahmed, what is going on with this Three of Swords here? What's going on with this Three of Swords here? For the love life energy. Five of Swords. But I feel like there's a lot of strength, a lot of passion, a lot of love you have to give. Like, it's very strong, your love energy. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're not all about independence. You're open to, you know, sharing yourself with someone else and, you know, working towards a companionship and that sort of thing. I do feel that for you. I feel like you're, you know, not possessive of your energy. You're ready to share yourself. You're ready to share your love, your home, or whatever that is for you with someone else. I feel like you're ready. It just seems to be like there's this energy here. So I don't know if you still have healing to do from a past person, or if there's someone coming towards you in love and they're still healing from their past person, right? The Five of Swords, I feel like there was a conflict in the past. Like, I feel like the conflict's already done because the Five of Swords is in the dark. But the Three of Swords is still fresh. It's still new. It's still, the heart is still hurting, it seems. What does a man need to know about the Three of Swords heartache energy? The Moon. I feel like that, you know, you're on the right path. You're in the right energy. I feel like you will attract that love towards you. Like, I feel like a new love wants to come towards you. Someone who really cherishes you and has the same heart, same values, same connection of each other. It's just a matter of putting trust in the universe right now and making sure if you have anything that needs healing to heal. Yeah, I feel like love is coming, but it's gonna take some more time, it seems. If this is the other person, maybe they need more healing before they can give themselves towards you completely. That's what I got. Candy, hello. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Any good coming in general in love? Let's see. Is there anything good coming towards Candy in general? Let's do general first and then we'll do love. Is there anything coming towards Candy in love in general? Or in general? Ooh. Maybe loved ones come first with this King of Swords here. I did your reading just before the wheel, Ariana. Just before I spin the wheel, I did your reading. Just do timestamps and you'll see it. For Candy, what's coming towards Candy and love? Since that seems to be the energy coming first, I think. I don't know. Why is this Knight of Swords here? Too many cards. Why is this Knight of Swords here for Candy? What's coming through in general? What good stuff is coming towards Candy? What good stuff is coming towards Candy? Is there some love energy coming through? Is there some love energy coming through? There's 3 of Swords as well as the Haunt this thing. Get shuffled again to make sure it's the right one. There's some good love energy coming through for Candy. Justice. Oh man. Okay, not too bad. I feel like with the King of Swords there was love that was trying to come through though. So I don't know if this is a new person or someone that you're with already. I'm not quite sure what your status is right now. But I feel like it may be a little bit one-sided or a little bit imbalanced. It's not exactly 50-50, but a lot of life relationships isn't always 50-50 all the time, right? Sometimes you put more effort in, sometimes they do. It's a back and forth thing. But there is the 10 of Cups and a Light. So I do feel a sense of love and fulfillment and harmony coming towards you. I feel like it's a matter of you expanding your long-term views of what exactly you do want in love and relationships and what that looks like in the long-term run of things, right? Yeah. In general, I feel like with the Justice card here, I feel like, you know, good karma's coming your way. So I feel like good things are coming. It's just a matter of standing with your mind, standing with your word, you know, doing what you believe to be true for you. And the Hermit is here, so I don't know if you still have some self-reflection to do or healing to do, whatever it is. Take some time to meditate about who this love is or what you want to, how you want to deal with your situation. Because you have the Page of Pentacles here, so there may be some disappointing things that you may have to contemplate on what your next moves are. The Page of Pentacles in the dark. So I don't know if there's like a work situation that's coming through, or there may be something shady going on at work, or what. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles twice. So I don't know if I feel like you're going to get some communication about your work or career or finances maybe. But, yeah. I feel like whatever it is going to play out fairly. But you do have to take some time to think about it. Don't just say yes as soon as you hear it. You know, or don't just say no as soon as you hear it either. Like, take some time to think about it. Say, I'm going to get back to you when you did your thinking. What is what I got? Morning, hello. General for morning. What does morning need to know right now? What does morning need to know right now? The cards. What does morning need to know right now? Hi, Jessica. Hello. What's coming towards morning? What does morning need to know right now? The Hierophant is here. So I feel like there's this energy of you learning, either learning or teaching. So I don't know if you're the one giving advice or getting the advice. But I feel like it's, whatever that is, it's a very important conversation, I feel like. You know, someone may not like to hear what you have to say. I'm not quite sure if it's you saying it or them. However it plays out, one of you are not going to like what's being said, but I feel like it needs to be said for whatever reason. I feel like that may give you a sense of clarity about what your next actions are, what your next intentions are, or initiatives, or whatever that is. Because I feel like it may spark some new possibilities. It may take some time, but I feel like it's a matter of you figuring out what it is and, you know, trying to see what it is. Like, take a chance and see what it is, right? The Queen of Cups is in the light as well. So, you know, the Queen of Cups, she's like analyzing the cups right now, seeing which cup is the best cup. I feel like whatever the situation is, you're going to figure out what you're going to do with this new piece of advice or what about the situation. Like, I don't know if it's you giving advice to someone else, but it will give you a new spark of ideas or clarity or information. I don't know. But I feel like whatever it is, you're going to move forward with trusting your inner voice, and, you know, moving forward with kindness and generosity and balance. I feel like that is important too, the balance. Let's see here. What else does warning need to know about this energy? Seven of Cups. There might be other options as well besides of what I've said. The Queen of Wands is here, so the hot fire, passion, romantic energy is coming through as well. So I feel like it's just a matter of trusting yourself, asserting yourself. Don't allow anyone to change your mind. You be the one to make that decision, but also gather all the information or resources you need to make that decision. That's what it was. Hi, Mars. Rola, hello. Just gonna make sure I am not missing a card. I guess I am not. For Rola. Oh, what's the future of the relationship between the Aquarius and my new Pisces man? What is the relationship between the Aquarius and Rola's new Pisces man? Let's see. What is the energy between the Aquarius and the Pisces? What's the relationship and the energy between the Aquarius and the Pisces? Oh, I don't know. The Six of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like one of them is wanting the attention. So I'm guessing it's the Aquarius wanting the attention from the new Pisces man. But I feel like it's one-sided. So I feel like the Pisces man is not giving the Aquarius the attention that they're looking for. And I feel like there's a lot of hot, fiery energy going on. You know, hot, fiery energy doesn't always have to be passion. It could be, just being hot-headed and that sort of thing. I feel like the Pisces man needs to end whatever's going on between them and the Aquarius. But for whatever reason, I feel like the Pisces is not really ending it. It's just, I feel like maybe the Pisces, because they are Pisces, right? Pisces lead with their heart. They're not as assertive as an Aquarius. So I feel like the Pisces man is hoping that the Aquarius is just gonna, give up and end things. But I feel like the Pisces man may have to put an end to it to avoid any sort of further conflict between whatever's going on there. Yeah. We can clarify though exactly what's happening here. We can try to pull one more card. What does Rola need to know about this energy? For some reason, I keep getting cards mixed up with another deck. I'm good now. What other energy can we get for Rola about this energy? You're the Aquarius? Okay. The Six of Wands is in the dark as well. Yeah, so I don't know. You're not giving attention. Yeah, I feel like it's a one-sided thing. Like, one person's not giving them the attention. So, yeah. Okay, if you're the Aquarius, then yeah. Because I feel like it's just a one-sided thing. One's wanting the attention, and the other one's not getting the attention. That is what I got. I'm glad you figured out what all that was about. Jessica, hello. Love for the immediate future. Let's see. What does Jessica need to know about love in the immediate future? What does Jessica need to know in love in the immediate future? What does Jessica need to know in love for the immediate future? Apparently, the King of Wands. Not quite sure which way he was supposed to be, so we'll take that. What does Jessica need to know in the immediate future in love? Ooh, the King of Wands! And you feel a hot, fiery, passionate, romantic energy trying to come through, right? I can feel that. I just feel this fearless, this bold, this passion just trying to come through. So I don't know if you're in a relationship right now or if this is someone coming towards you. Because I feel like they're struggling with making the right decision and what their next actions are or what their next moves are towards you, even though they have a lot of ideas. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like this person is hiding their true heart towards you. I don't know why, but they're diddle-daddling with expressing their feelings towards you. I feel like this person knows exactly who you are, so I don't know if you're in a relationship with them right now or what. The High Priestess, they don't want to trust their intuition. They're avoiding that. What is going on in this love energy between this person and Jessica? What is going on in this love energy between this person, the King of Wands, and Jessica? The Ace of Wands, wanting to have that creative passion and take initiative and inspiration, but they're denying themselves of it for whatever reason, because I feel like they're fearful of judgment. I don't know if they're scared if you're going to judge them or what's going on there. Yeah, I feel like this person does have a lot of strong feelings towards you, but they're holding back. They need to transition towards you, and they're not making that step to do that. Not quite sure what that is. You're single? Okay, so I don't know if this person that wants to come back towards you, like an ex, have you already been together, or if this is a brand new person. If this is a brand new person because they're scared that you're going to judge them, they're scared that you're going to turn them down. So I feel like they may know you, but they haven't like dated you intimately or anything like that before. So they're unsure. I feel like they're really trying to hide their feelings from you. I don't know if you know who this person is, but it seems you is coming through. Amelia, hello! I love the unicorn. If I dated my crush, I would be. If I dated my crush, would we get along or fight? Okay, so what would happen if Amelia dated their crush? What would happen if Amelia dated their crush? Let's see. What would happen if Amelia dated their crush? What would happen if Amelia dated her crush? Ooh. Oh man. I feel like overall the two of you would connect really well together. I feel like your mind, heart, souls are aligned. You have the High Priestess here. So I feel like you may even be soulmates of some sorts. The Six of Pentacles, having that great balance between the two of you. Share the same beliefs, the same values, the same mindset. But I feel like traditionally, I feel like you both have different families or both have different backgrounds, maybe different religions. I don't know what the energy is between the two of you that would be so different. So I feel like going into this relationship, you'd have to kind of like rebel against whatever you need to rebel against in order to be together, and that may cause conflict because of this, not because of each other, it seems. What else does Amelia need to know about this energy? What else does Amelia need to know about this energy? The Queen of Wands, you're going to have to decide if you're able to win this fight or go through this battle of fighting for the two of you to be together despite what others may think, or whatever this is for you with the Hierophant. That's what I got though. Hi, White Lamb. Hello. Starfall. General reading for Starfall. What does Starfall need to know right now? What does Starfall need to know right now? What does Starfall need to know right now? The King of Wands. I think that is some old energy. I'm gonna try that again. What does Starfall need to know right now? What does Starfall need to know right now in general? Could you list the tarot decks you are using? Oh, this one is the one that me and Moonbeam created. So this one is just Tamsyfae's Tarot. I think that's what we called it. Yes, it's Tamsyfae's Tarot. Me and Moonbeam created this one. Um, the other one that I was using is um I forgot where I put the box. I could write them in the description after the live. So, Starfall, for general, I feel like the Four of Wands. I feel like this really deep disappointment energy, like even before I started shuffling, or like while I was shuffling, is like there's this big disappointment. So I don't know if you feel like you weren't invited to something, or you felt like you should have been invited, or you didn't know about it, or you knew about it too late. I'm not quite sure what this energy is, because I feel like it's like some sort of reunion, or some sort of party, or some sort of invitation where you feel like you should have been there, you should have showed up. Not quite sure what's going on there, but I feel like whatever it was, you weren't meant to be there to begin with. So I'm not quite sure if you even know about it, but whatever it was, if you do find about it later on, it wasn't your place to be there at that time. There is a Page of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like you may get some communication that may clear things up a little bit as to why the Three of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like it was kind of like trying to get you to avoid some sort of conflict or coming between some other conflict that may have been brewing. And I feel like whatever this energy is has come to an end already anyways, but it may still be lingering in your energy because it came through. Let's see for Starfall. How can we clarify this for Starfall? How can we clarify this for Starfall? This Six of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like whatever it is, you're going to get recognized. You're going to be invited to something bigger and better and more meant for you than whatever that was. I'm not even sure if it's a job offer, perhaps, because like I'm starting to feel more like it was something more um corporate. I have no idea what that means for you. Um, but I feel like you're gonna decide, and I feel like whatever this one is more better suited for you and your energy right now. Even though it may not be your first choice, because you have the Judgment as well. So I feel like the universe says that this is your calling. This is what you're meant to be leading towards. And you have the Hangman as well. So I feel like whatever this perspective was originally, you're going to shift your perspective and find something that's more suited for you, where you're going to be more appreciated, more welcome, more of a sense of belonging. That's what I want. Oh, for the other deck, I don't know where I put the box. That's so weird. I move things around so much, I don't know where I put my things. XOXO, hello, Pisces. Did a good. Pisces, did God bless me with more than He can share? I will see what the spirits say, but I do not speak behalf of God. You know, God is God, and I feel like no one should speak on behalf of God, right? They have to say their own thing. But for Pisces, are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? No, if Pisces is blessed with more than he or she is. Is the Pisces Is a Pisces blessed with more than he or she is? Not quite sure what your question is, but we're gonna see what we've got here. For the Queen of Swords, I feel like whatever's going on or whatever blessings has been granted, I feel like they're honest, they're true, they're what was meant to happen, right? The Fool, that new beginning, that sense of a new journey or awakening of a journey. You have the Eight of Pentacles as well. So I feel like whatever it is still developing, is still being worked out, is still around. So I feel like the question that you're asking is yes, that it seems to be what it's supposed to be. It's not more or less. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark here, but I feel like it's just a still of a progress of what's happening or a journey that she is following right now. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like, with Queen of Pentacles, she still has a lot more to learn. I feel like it's a matter of learning some self control, self resilience, self reliance, instead of relying on others, coming into her power of independence. Um, yeah, that's what I got though. It seems to end there. That is what I got. Hopefully that answers some questions for you. Hi, Moonchild. Welcome. Hello. Why Lamb? Oh, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. What is the situation frantically for me in the next 2 months? What is the situation? Oh, financially. Financially, not. I don't know what happened. My mind is in the wrong place. Oh my goodness. Hi, Garima. Let's see. We're going to try that again. For Why Lamb. What is the situation financially for Lamb in the next few months? What is the financial situation in the next few months for Lamb? What is the financial situation for YY Lamb? Let's see. Ooh. I feel like you're going to be making progress. We're going to be making progress very slow but steady, right? Slow and steady is better than nothing at all, right? I feel like it's going to be not too quickly. I feel like you're going to have some wiggle room with some spending because the Hermit's in the dark. So you're going to be able to either go out more or go out in moderation, I feel like, right? Because I feel like it's going very slowly. There is the Knight of Wands in the dark as well. Not quite sure why they're in the dark. I just feel like it's more like them being delayed or slow moving rather than quick. The Knight of Wands in the dark, I feel the sense of trying to come up with some new ideas, new actions, some new things that may help with the financial situation. So I don't know if this is putting in more hours at work or if it's trying to find a side hustle, whatever that is for you. But I feel like you're going to come up with some good ideas because you have the Four of Cups here. So you're going to take the time to meditate or contemplate whatever these ideas are. I feel like if you refuse any offers in the past, you may want to take a second look at them to see if they're still available. Or if you refuse any resources or anything in the past, I feel like it's worth taking a second look at to see if there's something there that you can plant a seed in, so to speak, and see what can grow or what can come out of it. What else does Lamb need to know about their financial situation? Oh man, the Six of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like you may not get a lot of recognition for your financial improvements. I feel like you may have to shift your perspective to a different direction, make some changes here or there. May have to make some sacrifices as well. Maybe saving before spending on something big. I don't know. The Two of Wands as well is in the dark. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of choices and decisions to make of what your next steps are. I feel like that will help you figure out your financial situation. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. This really good. Sonia? Sionali, am I saying that right? Sonani, hello. What SM's current feelings towards Sonali? What is the SM's current feelings towards Sonali? There's no contact. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. I feel this energy of them like pushing you away or like not contacting you. They're not gonna contact you anytime soon. There was the world here, so I feel like whatever was going on, I feel like the cycle of the two of you is done. Like I feel like you've already run your purpose during this life, right? Or for right now, whatever that cycle is, I feel like it's completed. I feel like you've gained whatever success you've had when you did have feelings for SM, but I feel like they're not going to contact you now. And I feel like SM has pursuits with someone else now, and they're moving forward. So yeah. So I feel like they're kind of like like not having feelings of you anymore. They're moving past that and pushing you away, or pushing their feelings of you away because they're moving towards someone else. And that's what I got. You're welcome, Lim. What? Oh man, I'm not sure if I know how to say that. No Francia? No Francia? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Next actions to Kishina. Kishina? What are ends next actions towards K? I'm sorry, I don't want to say your names wrong. Let's see, what are ends next actions towards K? What are ends next actions towards K? Right now. I feel like N spent a lot of time thinking about their next actions towards you. I feel like, but I feel like they're ready. I feel like they're gonna express what their next actions are. I feel like they may even express their feelings towards you because it is the Page of Cups. I feel like this person is very passionate and very open-hearted. You know, they have an open mind, an open heart. I feel like they may invite you to connect with them, especially with the Three of Cups here. You know, Three of Cups is like that dating card, right? Going out and socializing, having a good time, going dancing or something. The Ten of Wands, I feel like they do have a lot of responsibility, a lot of weight on their shoulders that they're trying to release. That maybe it's just them being anxious or nervous about taking action towards you, but I feel like they are going to try at some point soon. Let's see, what else does Krishna need to know about this? The Death card. I feel like there's going to be some changes between the two of you, but I feel like it's for the better. I feel like they're going to open up their heart a little bit more towards you moving forward. That's what I call it. Hi, Nia. Hello. The way you wrote exclamation mark join the first time is right. You just have to write exclamation mark join like you did the first time, Nia, followed by your question. Oh, you're never mind. You're added to the lounge. You're in the lounge. You're good. You're good. Never mind. You're good. You're in the lounge. Nightbot chooses people at random. What are Kay's recent energies and thoughts about Garima? Let's see. What are Kay's recent energies and thoughts about Garima? What are Kay's recent energy? What is Kay's recent energy? Ooh, the Seven of Swords sneaking around. Oh man, sneaking around and waiting for things to work out, but not really putting any effort into it. Oh man. What are Kay's thoughts about Grima? What are Kay's thoughts about Grima? What are Kay's thoughts about Grima? Ooh, the sun. Ooh. I feel like their thoughts are not very good. I feel like they're very dark thoughts for whatever reason. I don't know if Kay is going through depression or what's going on with that, right? The sun is in the dark, so I feel like there's some dark thoughts, some dark feelings, dark emotions kind of trying to linger around there. Um, should Garima reach out? Should Garima reach out to Kay? Should Garima reach out to Kay? Garima reach out to Kay? The Two of Wands is yes, but with caution, right? Because the Two of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like it's a matter of you really thinking things through if you want to reach out to Kay right now and think about the aftermath of your conversation kind of thing, right? The Two of Wands is in the dark. I feel like whatever's going on in their energy, you may not want to um get yourself involved with that. I don't know. How will it go if Grandma does reach out to Kay? How will it go if Grandma does reach out to Kay? I feel like you may go out and socialize, you may have a good time, but then you may regret it after because of Four of Cups here. I don't know. It all depends, right? I feel like it all depends on your decision, how you're going to go about this conversation. That's what I got. Debbie, hello, Debbie. What's going to happen at work? What's going to happen at Debbie's work? What's going to happen at work for Debbie? What's going to happen at work for Debbie? What's going to happen at work for Debbie? Let's see. What's going to happen at work for Debbie? What's going to happen at work for Debbie? Oh man, the temperance. The temperance is in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of your mind, heart, and soul being at the right place. I feel like it's a matter of moving forward, moderation, making sure that your patients are in check, right? You don't want to get ahead of yourself, making sure you have this slow and steady progress at work. I feel like is really important. I feel like you may have to juggle things around, you know? Things may be overwhelming, things may be disorganized and stressful. So I feel like you're gonna have to like shine your own light because the work environment around you may not be as positive as you would like. But I feel like the universe is blessing you, the universe is guiding you, and it's gonna try to help you through this energy. Um, do you see me keeping my current temp job or leaving? Will Debbie be keeping her job? Will Debbie be keeping her current temp job? Will Debbie be keeping her current temp job? The Seven of Swords is no. I feel like you're going to be leaving and finding something else. Will Debbie find something else? I feel like the universe, you have the star twice in the lake. The universe is blessing you. The universe is going to find you something else. Or it's going to lead you to something else. That is nice. Three big bosses in New York. Nice. Around the cauldron. Hello. Do you have a YouTube channel, Around the Cauldron? I love that name. Let's see. For E. Will E and Around the Cauldron be together physically soon? Scorpio. Let's see. For Around the Cauldron. Will E and Around the Cauldron be together physically soon? Will E And around the cauldron, be together physically soon. This one wanted to come out. Ooh, the Queen of Wands, you're on fire. Oh, there you go. The Queen of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. I would say yes, right? What's going on with E and around the cauldron? Will they be together physically and soon? Will they be together physically soon? Oh man, we're gonna try to clarify what that is. I feel like there may be some challenges. I feel yes, but I feel like there will be challenges. Because I feel this energy, the Six of Swords, kind of like whatever your situation is right now, may be like that for a bit longer until you figure out how to overcome this challenge here. Because I feel like it may be some tension just because you're wanting to have it so badly. Let's see. How can around the cauldron overcome these challenges with E? How can E and around the cauldron overcome these challenges? Ace of Swords. I feel like you're gonna brainstorm, you're gonna have a breakthrough, you're gonna come up with some new ideas. You know, you're gonna figure out how to move forward in moderation. And realistically, you're not gonna, you know, go into dreamland about it. You're gonna be real about it. And I feel like you're gonna be that sense of determination, that sense of resilience, that you're gonna figure out how to make it work one way or another. Right? You're not gonna let this challenge defeat you. I feel that for you. Yeah, you're gonna figure it out. I believe in you. I feel the two of you, you're meant to be. Look, the Queen and the Knight of Pentacles, they look so cute together. Mars, hello. What does Mars need to know in general right now? Let's see. Just having a little bit of an issue with the cards, like always. I feel like my cards just like come to life and have a mind of their own, and they're like, we're gonna just give Tansy a hard time. More Mars. What does Mars need to know in general? I caught it. This is what was trying to come out. Ooh, the Eight of Swords. That doesn't sound fun. What does Mars need to know in general? Love! Oh my goodness! I mean, if you're gonna be pinned down, tied up with love, I mean, that could be better than not, right? I didn't say it. The universe did. I don't know. You gotta blame the universe spirit for this coming through. Not me. For the Eight of Swords and the Light, I feel the sense of being stuck in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing a little bit, feeling like your hands are tied or you're just kind of stuck and not knowing which direction to move towards. You do have the Lovers here, so I think you're at a crossroads of making some tough love decisions maybe going forward. But there is love, there is passion, there is, you know, a lot of open-heartedness trying to come through here. There is a death card though, so you know sometimes with the death card it's like out with the old, in with the new. So I don't know if it's a matter of going through a rebirth energy, of transitioning for what no longer serves you anymore, to what really fulfills your heart and what you really want out of love and romance and that sort of thing moving forward. Not even sure if this is supposed to be a love reading or not, but it could be just a matter of you choosing what you truly love in life and going after it and letting go of the things that are no longer valid in your life anymore moving forward, right? The Four of Swords is also in the light, so making sure that you are taking the rest that you need. You're not getting overly stressed or overly overwhelmed or overloaded with any mental blocks of any sorts, and you are releasing the negative energy from you to move forward. What else does Mars need to know right now? What else does Mars need to know right now? The tower is in the light too, so there may be some unexpected changes that may disrupt your energy, so be prepared for that. The Six of Pentacles is also in the dark. So I feel like there's a sense of you seeking validation by people who really matter towards you, really support you, and not ones that are don't have your back kind of thing, right? But that is what I got. Jennifer, hello. Does Carlos miss me? And is he thinking of reaching out? Let's see for Carlos. Where's Carlos's energy? What is Carlos's energy right now? What is Carlos's energy right now? The Six of Pentacles is in the dark. Oh man. Is Carlos missing Jennifer? Is Carlos missing Jennifer right now? Is Carlos thinking of 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 reaching out to Jennifer? Is Carlos thinking of reaching out to Jennifer right now? The Three of Cups is in the dark. For the Six of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like their energy right now is very selfish and very focused. I feel like Carlos is very focused on Carlos, right? It's just a one-sided thing. Yeah, and if they miss you, it is the Ace of Wands, it is a yes card, but it's in the dark, right? So I feel like they're kind of think about you, then they try to block themselves from thinking about you and just going back and forth on that. The Ace of Swords is in the dark as well, and that's what them thinking about you. I feel like they go back and forth with thinking about you, not thinking about you. You know, I feel like there's a lot of confusion. I feel like sometimes they feel like they just want to start an argument with you for whatever reason, or they have an argument about the two of you in their mind of some sorts. You know, I feel like sometimes they wish that the two of you would run in together somewhere, someplace, but I feel like it wouldn't be very positive, if that makes any sense. What else does Tammy need to, Jennifer need to know about this, energy? For some reason, Tammy came into my energy. Oh man, let's see for Jennifer. What else does Jennifer need to know about this energy? What else does Jennifer need to know about this energy with Carlos? The Empress. Well, I feel like you know that you're the Empress, right? No matter which way it goes. But yeah, I feel like Carlos has a lot of things going on in his mind right now, and it's just like he's being burdened by all these thoughts and ideas, and yeah, I don't feel like he's gonna contact you anytime soon. You're still lingering in his energy, though. You're welcome, Jennifer. Rose, hello. What's my person gonna be like? What is Rose's person gonna be like? What is Rose's person gonna be like? What is Rose's person gonna be like right now? What is Rose's person gonna be like? I feel like they're all in the dark because you haven't met this person yet. So I feel like this person is a brand new person to your energy. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark, but I feel like, just like I said, just because they haven't met you yet, I feel like this person comes from a good family. I feel like they're really trying to either take over the family business or do some sort of trade or something that um, is well respected in their family, whatever that is. I feel like they're working on building a foundation and that sort of thing, or that is like at least what they're trying to accomplish right now. And there is the High Priestess in the dark, so I feel like it's just a matter of the two of you being at the right place at the right time, and you're just going to spiritually feel who this person is, and you're just going to connect in that sense. You also have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like this is more of your energy, of you coming into your power, of really realizing who you are. Because I feel the sense of you being very ambitious, very focused, especially focused on long-term things. And I feel like that may also open the doors of you meeting this person and connecting with this person, because I feel like this person is going to also recognize those qualities in you, of you being very steady, very practical, very self-reliant, and very good and calm in your energy. I feel like you will have a decision to make whether or not you're going to want this person to be your person, though. So I don't know if you're going to be torn between this person and another person you may meet in the between. That may be a difficult decision that you're going to have to like figure out which one is best for you to move forward with. The Two of Cups wanted to come through, so maybe this is your person. I don't know. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. The Ten of Pentacles came out twice. So I feel like the two of you are both going to want to build a foundation together, build a family together, kind of thing. I feel like the two of you could potentially be soulmates. I kind of felt like it was a soul connection with the High Priestess here. It's just a matter of you believing in yourself, believing that you're going to attract the right person towards you. That's my thoughts. Miss Sweet Like Honey, hello! General reading for Miss Sweet Like Honey, yes! For Miss Sweet Like Honey. Let's see for Miss Sweet Like Honey. Let's see for Miss Sweet Like Honey. Oops. The Ace of Swords. What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know right now? These two kind of came together, so there was a hidden message in the universe there. What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know right now? What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know right now? I feel like whatever's going on, that you're going to have to make a decision about this King of Swords. I don't know who this King of Swords is for you, but you're going to have to decide what you want to do with them. Right? I just feel the sense of you coming up with some new ideas. I feel the two of you communicating, you speaking your truth. Whatever that is about. And I feel like whatever this is going to give you some new clarity or a new sense of focus of some sorts. Excuse me, sorry about that. The Page of Pentacles. I don't know if you've been denying or been delaying having this conversation with this person, or if this person's been delaying having this conversation with you. But I feel like the two of you have things to work out or work on or learn about each other with. I'm not quite sure what that is. The King of Swords, I feel like this person is very wants to be in control, or wants to be always right, or I don't know. I just feel like this person feels like they have like a really big ego kind of thing. That may be affecting your energy one way or another. There is a star in the dark as well. So I feel like whatever's going on here, this may lead to some false hope or some sort of disappointments. Not always like a work situation where you have to talk to your boss about something, or I don't know, because I feel like it may lead to some sort of disappointments, and you're gonna have to be resilient and not allow it to take you down, not allow it to disappoint you, or not allow your heart to be broken from whatever this is. What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know about this? What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know about this? What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know about this? The Two of Pentacles is in the dark. For the Two of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of some sort of imbalance that's feeling overwhelming. The Four of Wands. Four of Wands, I feel like they're going to be disappointed about something. I know someone's going to promise to take you somewhere or do something for you or offer you a job, and then take it back and pretend like nothing ever happened. Because I feel like this person is kind of like making some false promises, or faking that they're the person that they are. That's what I got though. Just be mindful of this person. Trust your intuition. You know, if they feel shady, they feel shady. You know, like speak your mind, speak your truth. Don't hold it. Don't bite your tongue. Say what you gotta say. Call them out if you need to. But that is what I got. Vibe, hello. This R, the Scorpio, misses our bond just like I do. Okay, so for does R, the Scorpio, miss their bond just like Vibe does? Does R, the Scorpio, miss Vibe just like they do in their bond? Are they missing each other? Hello, Vibe. You're welcome. Let's see. Does R, the Scorpio, miss their bond to Vibe? There we go. I got the energy. I feel like Vibe does not miss your bond the way you do. Not the same way. I feel like they still have feelings. They still feel a connection towards you, but not the way you do. I feel like they're trying hard to break that bond. Um, I feel like they still think about you though, and I feel like they know that you think about them. They know that you miss them and love them and that sort of thing. They know that. But I feel like they're still trying really hard to break the bond between the two of you. You know, it's hard for them, but that's what they're trying to do right now, it seems. That's what I got. Hi, Ashley. No friends yet? No friends yet? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. See, for no friends yet. Love life reading, please. Yes, what's coming in love? What's coming in love? What do they need to know about love life right now? What's going on with no Francia's love life? Oh, there's some challenges, but you're gonna overcome them. It's gonna be hard to overcome them, though. Oh man, I feel like if there's a love in your life, I feel like that cycle has done and completed. I feel like something's coming to an end. Yeah, and I feel like this energy of you feeling stuck about it too. Let's see. Can we get some other energy? Is Nathania going to move away from this energy? Are they going to move forward in a positive light? Are they going to move forward in a positive light and love life? I feel like after you do some healing or you do some meditation or some soul searching, whatever that is for you, I feel like you're going to go out again and meet new people and make new connections. You want to know about your ex? Yeah, I feel like that has ended. That cycle has completed. Your ex is not coming in your energy right now. But I feel like you're going to meet someone new at this social event. I feel like you're going to heal from whatever happened between you and your ex, because this your ex thing has ended. But I feel like you're going to do some healing. You're going to go out and socialize, go out with friends, and I feel like you're going to have your dreams come true and meet a new person. That is what I got in your love life situation. Because I feel like if they don't want to fight with you anymore. They feel like it's completed. They are wanting to end things and move forward to someone else. No, there's no love there anymore. No, your ex is done. That is finished. This is a brand new person. This is a new love, a new person that's going to come into your love life. And I feel like you're going to meet them going out with friends or going out to an event or a community event, whatever that is, or a party of some sorts. You're going to meet someone new. Your ex does not love you anymore. They're moving towards someone else. That is what I got. That kind of sucks, but there is a new person coming. I do feel that for you. The new person will be better. V, hello V. Oh, choose different decks. Which deck do you want me to use? Choose a different deck for this one. I don't know which deck you want me to use. Can use these ones. For V. In terms of intimacy and passion, what does V need to know about intimacy and passion? Um, how does Mihail feel about Natalia? How does Mihail feel about Natalia romantically? How does Mihail feel towards Natalia romantically? How does Mihail feel about Natalia romantically? I feel like he loves their attention. I feel like the two of them, intimacy, like the sex wise, they love the sex. The sex is great, right? Because I feel like when they're together, especially in intimacy and romance, they feel like their souls are one person, right? They feel like they're a whole person. They don't feel like, they don't feel incomplete, if that makes any sense. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like they do enjoy some sort of conversation together as well. A nosy question. Yeah, I understand. Um, let's see what else we have. Does he feel a great chemistry? Does Mihail feel a great chemistry? Does Mihail feel a great chemistry between the two of them? The Hierophant, they feel like they are connected. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a great chemistry, but they do feel like there's a connection there, a spiritual connection. I feel like they realize that they're a twin flame, you know? Yeah. Um, doesn't want to come out too. Yeah, they feel like that's a very spiritual connection. But it doesn't mean that it's a good one though. Um, does he like her at that level? Does he like her at this intimacy level? I would say yes because they've been together for so long, but I feel like it's one of those toxic relationships that they just can't get out of. Some people do make toxic relationships work one way or another. Yeah, the burdens. They may not fit together outside of the house. You know what I mean? They have their challenges, they have their burdens, they have their issues that we know of. Um, yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, I feel like it's just it's not one of those twin flames that actually work. Yeah, I feel that too, V. I feel like he knows that it's toxic. I feel like he knows that it's not a good relationship. But I feel like when they're together, they feel like they're whole, right? Because a twin flame is like when you die, sometimes your spirit gets ripped into two pieces. So sometimes your piece gets born one person, the other piece gets born another. And I feel like that's what's happened with Natalia and Mihail, that they're in their past life they were one person, they were not two people, and now that they're two people they want to be whole again, they want to be that same person that they were. And probably for the most part that when they are together they probably do work as well as they did as one person. But realistically, you can't really date yourself, right? you know it doesn't work as well as soulmates is different. Soulmates is two completely different people who spend love lives together over many lifetimes. um that is what it was. Yeah, It's a tough thing to have to live through for sure. Hi, Anad. Hello, welcome. I will be back tomorrow, the same time, 2 hours earlier than now. Yeah, that's the problem, V. I feel like that is definitely the problem, and it's tough. It's like how do you live as yourself when you feel like half of your body is missing, you know? Especially when you can see that it's there. You know, it's like seeing that your leg is no longer attached and wanting to sew it back on. You know, it won't work the same, but you want it anyways. Ugh, that's hard. Yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you so much. I am done, but I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. So thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I didn't get through all the readings tonight, but I will be back tomorrow for more readings 2 hours earlier than now. Like right now for me it's 9 p.m. So I start at 7 p.m. my time. But yeah, hello. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you all next time. And so, hope you have a good night. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Good night. Thank you for being here. Bye, V. Hi, JB. Hello. And goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow. Um, I lost my thingy. There.